I've been watching movies since I was a kid. I knew that there was a such thing as a film critic, and as time went on, I became more and more interested. Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert seemed like they were speaking directly to me, and because of them, my love for cinema just grew into something I could barely contain. A little while later, I discovered YouTube and was hooked. I saw people begin channels on movie reviewing, and I just watched and waited for them to upload new videos. I wanted to be like them, but I had a fear of failing. And to be honest, I guess I just needed someone who felt the same way as I did to just give me a little push.
My cousin and I are the same age. Although we don't live in the same state, we visit each other from time to time, all the time over the years. Whenever we'd get together, we'd either be talking about books or video games or movies. Javon's been a movie buff forever, and we'd get together, we'd talk about whatever we'd seen. I'd come away with things to go watch that I hadn't seen before. Eventually, he started lending me some of the movies he already had, whether on DVD or on Blu-ray. We kept having these great conversations, and we just have a conversation, and then that would be the end of that. Eventually, I thought, well, maybe we should, continue this, record some of these things, keep them, and then be able to share them because someone else might be able to benefit. I brought the idea to Javon. After a little bit of prodding, he agreed, and then we decided to actually structure all of this knowledge that we had accumulated, all these insights that we had, and we decided to put it together into this podcast that you're hearing today.
I remember our first recording. It was like I think it was like a top 5 of each of our favorite genres. So Kevin covered thrillers, and of course I covered horror. I was nervous from up until the hour right before we started recording until I think about halfway through, before I finally remembered that movies are my passion and I just needed to relax and just speak. Kev, if he was feeling the same way as I did, he didn't show it. But I think by the end of it, it was a slice of what we'd been wanting to do for a long time and never actually sat down and really tried. I was excited, I became addicted easily, and as soon as it ended, I was ready to go again.
We saw that reflects the main point of what it is that we're doing here. We are sharing our insights, our ideas on the films that we have seen. So we saw it, and now we're sharing with you what we think about what we saw.
We're going to focus on original ideas that reflect the best of both of our personalities, from older movies to newer ones. We're going to visit streaming apps like Hulu and Netflix, along with documentaries, TV shows, basically things that we grew up on as well. Anything that we feel like exploring, from our favorite directors, theories on movie making, Hollywood, and whatever excites us. The sky is the limit, and the limit is the sky.
I've got a passion for cinema that honestly Javon sparked in me through all the conversations that we've had. And over time, I've been able to develop a deeper appreciation of a movie beyond just, do I like it or do I not like it? I've been able to see behind the scenes for a few, to see what goes on behind the screen and how that can affect what goes on in front of the screen. So I think there's a deeper level of appreciation that I have that I'm happy to share.
I'll be sharing my love for the industry and my addiction for everything cinema related, as well as my silly side, and of course my serious side. It's almost 40 years of watching and rewatching and rewatching over 1,000 movies in my library. And most importantly, I'll be sharing the inspiration that was passed down from content creators, and I'll be ready to share it with future generations.
You've heard what we're about, a little bit of how we think and what we plan to do with this podcast. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us, and we hope that you're going to stay with us, whether you're going to like, share, or subscribe to our channel, and tell other people about what you've heard and what you think about what we've said.
First of all, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I've watched this project take off like a rocket, and I'm so excited. Excited to share this with all of you. I mean, this is a dream come true. We really appreciate you giving us your time, lending us your ears, and hopefully subscribing to join us on this adventure. Tell someone about us. Click the like button. Drop a comment. And come along with us as we explore movies, cinema, flicks, and film. Kevin, there are a lot of great things that we're going to be sharing with everyone over the course of the next couple of episodes and on down the line. I can hardly wait to begin, whether it's our discussions on movie theories, whether it's some of these debates that we are actually going to be putting to the table, because of course we don't always see eye to eye. Bringing in some different opinions from different people, whether in the family or friends or other people who love this industry as much as we do. And what are some of the other things that they can look forward to checking out?
We've got a lot of cool topics that we have planned to cover. We've got some debates. We've got some genres to look at, whether horror or thriller or comedy. We've got some franchises to talk about. We've got some rivalries to get through. We've got some special guests planned to come and join us.
Yes.
And lots of ideas. Things like what are the merits of sequels? What about the reliance on technology or special effects?
Definitely.
What do we feel are the most important parts of the filmmaking process? So lots and lots of great content for you all to enjoy.
Yes, and also for those out there who have their own rating system, everyone nowadays has got a rating system to be able to chop up what makes a good movie. Kevin and I have one that we feel is really original, and really soon we're going to drop that right on YouTube, let you know how we decide what is amazing and what is below standard. So you guys remember to like, subscribe, share, and be here to witness everything that we talk about, because if it's me and him, I'm Javon.
Kevin.
And we saw that.